This is 5 training mistakes that cleaning business owners make. And this came to me the other day when I was talking to an advanced cleaning business owner. This is not someone who hasn't been in business for long. This is not someone who's kind of new at this. She's trained probably hundreds of employees over the years, but we were just talking about her business, and it's a big business. And what I discovered and helped her discover is she didn't really have a training program. What she had in place was a couple of people that clean really good, and she asked them to train the new people, right? So just saying, hey, Maria, you're really good at cleaning. Will you train the new person who's starting tomorrow? That's not really a training program. So I would say the 5 training mistakes that cleaning business owners make, and I don't care how advanced you are or how new you are in the business of hiring and training employees, I see this constantly in cleaning business owners, these 5 mistakes. I see this all the time. So let me go ahead and get started and share those 5 things with you. The number 1 mistake that I see is not having a proven system of cleaning to teach. Literally a proven system of cleaning to teach. So here's what it's not. Okay, it's not, hey, you're a really good cleaner. Will you show the new person how to clean? Because that person doesn't have a system. They have a gift or they have experience, right? So maybe they've been with you 2 or 3 years. They finally, after that first year or first 6 months, they really finally figured it all out and they do a great job. So what that person has is maybe talent or they have experience, but they're not really following a system. Therefore, they can't duplicate the results and teach a system to the new hire. So the number 1 mistake that I see of the 5 training mistakes that cleaning business owners make is they really don't have a proven training system. Now, I'm absolutely adamant and passionate about teaching a system. Don't teach your tips and advice. Teach a system. Don't teach your tips and tricks, right? Teach a system, because a system can be replicated. A system can be duplicated. You ever feel like, wow, I wish I could clone my best cleaner? Well, you can if your best cleaner is following a system that can be taught. So number 1 of the 5 training mistakes that cleaning business owners make is not having a proven structure or a proven system that you are teaching the trainers and the trainers are teaching the newest hire. Number 2, and I see this almost never happening, and that is number 2 mistake is not carefully choosing who the trainers will be, not carefully choosing the trainers. In other words, training happens by default or training happens by favor, right? Hey, I know you're busy and you're really good at cleaning, but I have somebody new starting. Can you please take her and show her the ropes, right? You're literally asking people to train as a favor instead of as, a chosen trainer that you have carefully handpicked and you have carefully trained on how to be a trainer. And so you have to carefully choose your trainers. And here's why. Just because someone cleans good does not mean they'll make a good trainer. It just doesn't. Now, it doesn't mean they won't, but it certainly doesn't mean they will. So my philosophy in choosing carefully your trainers, I have 3 criteria to qualify as a trainer. 3 criteria, not 1. Most people have 1. They clean really good. So can you train the new person? That's only 1 criteria. I have 2 more criteria to qualify as a trainer. So number 1, quality. Of course, the trainer has to be able to clean really good, complaint-free cleaning. But number 2, dependability. Trainers must be dependable. The worst thing you can do is set the tone for what it's like working for you by having a trainee show up Monday morning ready to start her training only to be told, oh, I'm so sorry, my trainer is out again. She is not coming in today. Can you start tomorrow instead? So your trainers must be the most reliable people that work for you. So the number one, good quality. Number two, your trainer needs to be 100% reliable. And number three, your trainer has to be a rule follower. Not this creative free spirit that kind of does everything her own way, even though the customers love her, she sort of does her own thing, right? You need a rule follower. You need a trainer that follows the playbook, that follows the training system that you have taught her, right? So a rule follower, she may not be the most perfect cleaner on the planet because she's not a free spirit. She doesn't make it up on the fly. She doesn't do whatever. She literally follows your training playbook. So I believe that that carefully chosen trainer has to be a rule follower, meaning they're willing to follow and teach your training system. They have to be 100% reliable. And of course, they have to clean good, right? They have to be able to set the standard for the new hire. So carefully chosen trainers is number two of the 5 mistakes cleaning business owners make when it comes to training. How about number three? Number three is so important to me. Number three is regular annual trainers certifications and recertifications and monthly trainers meetings. So regular certifications and meetings. That's absolutely vital. So often people pick somebody in their company to be their trainer, and that's a problem right there. If you only have one trainer, you're vulnerable. What if they break their leg tomorrow? Training is over with. There's nobody going to train, right? So you need multiple trainers. But one of the mistakes cleaning business owners make is they don't have annual certification for their trainers. So we have trainers that have worked for me for years. So every year they go through the recertification process. It's the same training. It's the same program every year. But, their first year, it's their first year certification. Then their second year, it's their second year certification. That's kind of great. A lot of status, really makes them feel important. Their third year as a trainer, they get certified again in year 3. And we give them a certificate and a recognition pin, and we make a big deal about it. It's so important that you recertify your trainers every single year, meaning you put them back through the Train the Trainer program, because people forget and old habits creep back in, and they didn't learn something the first time very well, but they did learn it better the second time a year later, because now they have more of a context for it. So people are always learning at different levels. They don't need new information. They need to rinse and repeat the training program that worked the first time. And so one of the mistakes business owners make is they don't have this recertification program annually, and they don't have regular monthly trainers meetings, just short 1-hour trainers meetings to talk about the challenges, to talk about what's happening during the training week, what they're struggling with their trainees, what they're most proud of, tips that they can share that have enabled them to be the most successful when training an older trainer or training a younger trainee, right? So just regular meetings so that they feel connected, they stay engaged, they stay motivated, they're solving problems instead of getting frustrated and coming to you saying, I don't want to be a trainer anymore, right? So having those regular trainers meetings. And then mistake number 4 out of the 5 training mistakes cleaning business owners make, and that is not having a defined start and stop time for training. A defined period of time that training takes place. It's a huge mistake. Most people I talk to will say things like, when I ask, so how long is your training program? Most people will say, anywhere from 1 to 2 weeks. Or they'll say, anywhere from 2 to 3 weeks. I actually had one lady tell me her training program is 90 days. 3 months to train a new hire? That's ridiculous. Your training program is broken. If it's broken, it doesn't take 30 days to train somebody new if the training is approached the right way. It doesn't take 30 days. In fact, it doesn't take 3 weeks. It doesn't take 2 weeks. We do our training in 1 week flat. 1 week. 1 solid week of effective professional training by a highly trained, certified trainer that trainee can be trained in 1 week, 5 days. That's all that's necessary. Now, week 2 isn't training, but week 2 is proving and performing, right? Proving and performing, which, we can go over that later. But one of the biggest mistakes is people don't have a clearly defined training time frame, right? So then they tell the trainee, who oftentimes is paid at the lowest pay point, is during their training. So some people are like trying to train people at 15, 16 an hour, but they don't give them a defined time frame when they'll be done with training. It's like, oh, training will last anywhere from 1 to 3 weeks. Well, which is it? Am I going to be making this low pay for 1 week or 3 weeks or 30 days or 2 months, right? That's a mistake. And so not having clearly defined number of days that training takes place and should be completed, and that trainee should be able to pass training by the end of that time frame. In my company, I've been doing this for, close to 30 years now with the training program. It's been 5 days. So I have over 900 recurring clients. We do about $3.4 million in revenue. We have, on any given day, 52 to 55 employees. So we're always hiring. We're always training. We do our training in 5 days flat. 5 days, people. It's all it takes. So having a clearly defined training time period. And then mistake number 5. This is a big one. Mistake number 5 that cleaning business owners are making when it comes to the training program. And that is trying to hire people and put them through your training and thinking you can pay below market value for training, right? So not having market value pay for training. No wonder so many people no-show your first day of training. No wonder so many people quit after day 2 or day 3 or day 4 or day 5 of training. Because when you don't pay market value pay for the training, they're going to get discouraged and quit. If you're paying $12, $14, $15, $16 an hour of training, and especially if they think this is going to go on for weeks, those new hires are going to get discouraged. Nobody wants to put their hands in somebody else's toilet for $15 an hour. And so one of the mistakes I see chronically made is not having market value pay for the training. Now, I get once they come out of training, you're probably going to bump them up to a little bit higher pay level. But the training pay itself has to be market value, or you're going to see no-show after no-show after no-show when it comes to first day of training with people you've hired. And I'll tell you, it's just so frustrating. So I want to tell you, and you can take that information and go and work on your training program without ever signing up with my training program. But I do want to show you something really powerful. In fact, let me fix that. I'm going to share my screen. We own Speed Cleaning. Many of you know we own speedcleaning.com, where we sell cleaning products, tools and equipment and training programs. So I want to show you something new that my daughter implemented. She is now the new owner at Speed Cleaning. I'm just a small fractional owner. And if you go to speedcleaning.com, and again, I'm not trying to sell you anything. If you don't need this, then you don't need it. There's no problem. But I do want to show you a very extremely affordable, low-cost way. In fact, let me make sure you guys can still see my screen. An extremely low-cost way for you to certify your trainers. And so when you go to speedcleaning.com, you can see the website right here. Just right up here in the home menu where you see home, about us, blog, professionals, make sure you have a professional account, because until you log in as a professional house cleaning company, you never see the significant discounts you get at Speed Cleaning. But go right next to professionals and click on certification program. Now, this is brand new this year. It is the original Speed Cleaning employee training system that I created years ago with the help of Jeff Campbell. And it's a full turnkey training program. But Amy has put this online, has created certification out of it so that you can recertify your trainers annually. And if you have a trainer who quits, you have unlimited certifications that you can go in and certify any new trainers at any time during the year. But so if you click on the certification program, you go here, you get this beautiful certification badge that you can put on your website. You can have that patch made and put it on their shirts or put it on your cars if you have cars. But take a look here at the certification program. So the one that business owners should take advantage of is the premium train and certify the company and the cleaner, the new cleaning technician, and the trainer. So it's the premium package for $399 a year. So you get unlimited access to the speed cleaning online training. So it's train the cleaner, right? That 60-minute video and the book, and it comes with a quiz and certification process for the new cleaner. You get unlimited of those. If you have a lot of employee turnover, people are quitting all the time, we can help you with that. But at least you have a way to train them over and over again outside of the hands-on training they do with the trainer. And then, of course, you get the digital certificate with the company logo, which means your company gets listed on the Speed Cleaning website. Because believe it or not, people actually call Speed Cleaning and ask if they have a certified speed cleaning company. And so we list you on the website. And then you get your annual certification badge for your website. So it shows you are a certified speed cleaning company. And of course, like I said, you'll get listed as, excuse me, as a certified speed cleaning company on our website. You get the affiliate registration link, which you can put on your website, which means if you sell cleaning products from people who click on that affiliate link, you're going to make money every time your customers buy our speed cleaning products. But here's the part that is so important. You get employee access to Train the Cleaner online course. You get unlimited employee quizzes and certifications. You get unlimited personalized employee certificates. You get unlimited access to the Train the Trainer online access. Train the Trainer. So that way you can go log on every year and do a whole new certification program, or you could do it 2 or 3 times a year if you're doing a lot of hiring and you're adding new trainers. So you have unlimited access to the Train the Trainer online course. And of course, unlimited trainer certificates, which is really important. And then unlimited personalized digital trainer certificates. So it's just an incredible program. And you also get, I think I skipped this, the Train the Owner program in this $399 premium train and certify the company, the cleaner, and the trainer. There's about 6 hours of training for the owner on how to set up your training program. You know, like these 5 tips I shared with you aren't all you need to know about setting up a training program. Now, it's helpful. You can take those 5 things and make everything better starting this next week, of course. But there's so much more we can teach you about how to set up a training program properly, how to train your trainers, how to pay your trainers, the whole 9 yards. And so you get all of that with the premium package, and it's just annual $399. So once a year you pay $399. It automatically renews, and you can cancel anytime. So you can cancel anytime. So you choose that plan, the $399 plan, and it's the premium package. It renews every single year unless you cancel. And I wish I had had this when I was growing my residential cleaning business. I wish I had had this. When I first started growing my business, I was just making stuff up as I went along, and I made so many mistakes. And of course, I did find the Train the Cleaner part, which was Jeff Campbell's, which we now have as a book, and you now have as a book and an online training. But back then, it was just a book, right? And that's all I had, was to give my new hires a book. Well, now we have a turnkey training system, a step-by-step formula for what to do on day 1, what to do on day 2, what to do in the training of day 3, what to do on day 4, what to do on day 5 to wrap up a 5-day training system, right? And so all of that you have available now when you simply take advantage of the speed cleaning certification program. So once again, just to make it super easy, you go to certification program, you just scroll down here, select the premium plan. You don't want just the train and certify the company. You want the premium plan, so that includes training the company, training the cleaner, and training the trainer. So just choose the premium plan. And I'm telling you, it's an absolute game changer for your business. I know you'll love it. So those are the 5 mistakes that cleaning business owners make continually in the training of their new hires. So let me review those very quickly. Not having a proven structure or a system. If you don't have one already, you could take years trying to develop one, trying to figure one out. I already have one for you. Just use my training system. It's phenomenal. I train them in 5 days, but not having a proven training structure or a system in place is mistake number 1. Number 2, not carefully choosing your trainers. Remember, I said there should be 3 qualifications for a trainer, not just 1, right? Most people just pick 1 qualification. That's, oh, they clean good. But no, it's got to be 3 qualifications when carefully choosing your trainers, right? So they clean good, they're extremely reliable, and they are willing to follow your training system and teach it to the new people. So carefully choosing your trainers. And then number 3, again, training, monthly training meetings and annual certifications. Absolutely vital to keep them engaged, keep them inspired, keep them motivated, and to keep them in problem-solving mode so that old habits don't creep up and mistakes aren't made and repeated. And then number 4, not clearly defining the number of days that training will be from this day to this day. How many days will training be? And then number 5, not paying market value wages for training. That will cause your new hires to either no-show or get discouraged and quit during training because it's just not worth it to them. So I hope this was helpful, and I hope you will consider going to speedcleaning.com and clicking on the certification program and just get your company certified in the speed cleaning employee training system. We train the company, we train the trainers, and we train the cleaner. And then your company is certified, and you certify your trainers, and your trainers certify your cleaners, and everybody wins. $399 a year. It can't get any better than that. So I hope you go take action on that. Speedcleaning.com, and then click on certification program. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Until next time, please, whatever you do, do not make those 5 training mistakes in your residential cleaning business. Take care, everyone.